Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the beautiful babbling brook through the mountains here of Jackson. We're on a mission with Dina to find out what's what. But in other news, disaster has struck. I'll tell you for why. In the land of the patient wolf, I've recorded 2 episodes since the first episode, and it recorded everything up on the onboard PC mic instead of my main microphone, so it sounds rubbish. So I've got to play through the next 2 episodes, and some pivotal moments happened in those episodes, and rather than play through and pretend that I haven't seen it before, because that's just crap, I thought I'd fess up and tell you what's going on. So when we get to those moments, those pivotal moments, I will transition to my pretty shoddy audio, but will better impart my reaction of things. So for the next hour and a half, the next 2 episodes, it's going to be me recounting with the odd interstitial of things that I remember.
You miss being with him?
With Jessi? No.
We've been together for so long.
Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot.
Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff?
I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat.
Yeah, 'cause there isn't much to talk about.
Yow.
I got the impression that you didn't really like her.
I don't care about her one way or the other.
Okay.
No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like that tattoo of yours.
Well, that's so big of you.
And I think she wasn't right for you.
Interesting.
Shut up.
Okay.
Yes, so these sections, but they are just the tutorial sections, but what it will do is let us dial in and have a little bit more settling in, with my mind anyway, what's going on between Dina and Ellie. And what I've picked up upon here is the fact that Ellie has taken on board Joel's mantra of not letting anyone into their feelings, and it seems like even her best friend she didn't treat to any inner woes about relationships and things.
Hey.
So that's concerning.
You want to see something spectacular?
You're gonna point at your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that spectacular. Come on, stupid.
Okay. Look at that view.
What do you think of this view, huh?
There's a downed bridge over there.
It's pretty nice.
I'm not sure that's
Yeah, this route has its perks.
the community.
Where do we sign in?
Come on.
Fuck. Who do you used to do this route with? Jessi?
Eugene.
Right. Ah, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
Oh, yeah. Plus, he taught me about rewiring electronics and stuff. May we all be that sharp at 73.
We all make it to 73.
Okay, and these types of areas are a little reminder to have a look round. Just go back on yourself and find various things. But yes, there's a few pivotal moments, as I was saying, and one of those is in the search for something, sort of a personal quest, and that is to find certain books. And yeah, we may be treated to that. You never know. These early stages are introducing to various mechanics. One of those being ropes, which we've never had the pleasure of before. I don't think so, at least. I'm sure, as well, that we'll come across things that I missed.
What was this place?
It used to be a radio tower.
See, I missed certain conversations. I was trying to figure out what this place was. Oh, this place got to October 2013. The outbreak happened in September, and maybe because this radio tower... That's interesting.
No sign of infected. Or non-infected, for that matter.
Maybe this outpost was
A couple miles out.
sort of left alone. Grab these various things.
Hey, I'm gonna guess this bong was Eugene's.
Huh. That's mine. He gave it to me.
Hey, do you have any on you, actually?
Oh, I wish. Eugene always had some on him.
So Eugene lasted to a ripe old age of 70-something, which doesn't sound much in this day and age. But then it must have been quite spectacular to live that long, considering the lack of medical supplies and things, and diet and general well-being. So whenever they go somewhere, they have a logbook that they've got to write down their findings. And if you look at this, Dina and Eugene have spent a great amount of time, but Ellie is new to the game. Ellie's not been there before. This is the first time she's gone out. And every now and then they find runners and things like that. But what I found interesting is that 4th of September, Jessi and Dina saw footprints, and that's the only time they went out together. I wonder if that is where perhaps their relationship was forged. Saw footprints, followed them to a small encampment, 2 adults and 1 child in need of medical attention. So they obviously saved some lives there.
And there.
Come here. Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
There's a ski lodge. That's the one on Tommy and Joel's route.
That's the one.
I see a strip mall?
Oh, with the supermarket? No, town's past that.
There's the town. With the big tower thing?
Yep, that's where the next lookout is.
Okay, so we've got to head in that general direction. That's our route, and that's our last stop, and then we can return.
Let's get back to the horses.
But yeah, this watch tower, this lookout tower, radio tower, must have kept on for another few weeks before it was disturbed by the pandemic.
Question.
Were you wearing those same clothes yesterday?
They're clean.
Okay, onward. I don't know what our horse's name is. Have we just chosen any old horse? She loves horses, Ellie, and I don't know. Dina's is called Japan, seemingly.
Come on.
I
at
think
that
we should go
audio
out
design.
like Eugene.
From a stroke?
No, from old age. Like living a long life.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless.
Look who's talking.
What? You'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
I am wearing boots today.
They have a right old go at each other, it seems. But can we stop here? Let's have a look round here. I don't think so. Maybe we'll have a look over here. Where are we going? Where are you, Dina? There is opportunity here to pick up some things.
Houses out?
Seems quiet, but we can if you want. I bet they still got supplies.
What do you know about this place?
Just another evacuated neighborhood. Infected almost never make it out this far.
We usually catch him on the outer perimeter.
So, supplements come in odd numbers now.
Nice little portable home.
You think people really traveled a lot in these things?
Well, wouldn't you?
I mean, if I'd lived pre-outbreak, yeah, I'd go see the whole country.
Or travel to another country.
Maybe one day we will.
Keep dreaming.
Jessi talked a lot about going to Canada. He said there's these, like, giant waterfalls out there he wanted to see.
Really? He's such a hardcore Jackson guy.
Everybody's got their dream.
Right, that upwards inflection signals the last of it. Thieves of Dawn, that's our nemesis at the moment. The book that we come across. But we've also got some old favourites that we know and
What are you
love.
doing tonight?
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
Oh. You guys good?
Yeah.
What movie you guys gonna watch? What's Joel into?
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh, wow.
Well, we used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies. He's really into them.
Oh, no.
I actually really like them too.
This is very sad indeed, and it reminds me of... Dear Santa, I was a good boy this year. Can I please have a big dog?
Kid.
I want it to keep my daddy safe while he goes hunting for food. It could also help protect our house from the monsters. It will also help keep me company when my daddy closes himself in the bedroom. The stress of
What are you
parenting
doing later?
in a world
Some
like
people
this.
We're talking about sneaking out. Going sledding.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
3
Wanna
copies of
see that
Wanted
basket?
History.
Okay.
4 copies.
Maybe I'll play guitar for you.
Okay.
Why do you need 4 copies?
What's Curtis and Viper 2 about?
Okay, so 2 former commandos that go rogue to fight bad guys. And I think in this one, they go up against Russian spies or something.
I'm more interested in this than I thought I would be.
All right, so the young one, Viper, he's a trained ninja. And he's a complete badass.
So how old is he in the first movie?
10.
Another card. This one's Tesseractor. And I think he's a bad guy.
Isn't
Oh, no, he's a neutral.
Superhero cards you're all into?
Oh, yeah.
So he's known as Tesseractor. He's a brainy, but he's also got a lot of brawn, and he's from the Society of Champions, a neutral guy. Appearing one day from out of the blue, no one knows where or when, this mysterious trans-dimensional being came from. Their ability to move in and around 4-dimensional space at will has turned the tide in many battles, though using this power leaves them as weak and vulnerable as a newborn. Claiming to have no name, they were bestowed the nickname Tesseractor by the Society of Champions. However, some suspect Tesseractor is keeping their true, undiscovered identity secret. So,
You think anybody out there is still making movies?
Has to be.
How do you know? I mean, what if they're all just like us? Just surviving day to day.
Well, I write new music, so someone had a camera.
Wait, hold up.
Well,
There are original Ellie songs? Why haven't you played any for me?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, will you play one for me? Tonight?
I'll think about it.
if Joel can play it, you can play it, Ellie. So, yeah, the heroes, and they're kind of in a spectrum, aren't they? A villain, neutral, and hero. But in this game, in this story, it promises to be interchangeable. Good people can do bad things, bad people can... well, there are no good and bad people, it's just people with agendas.
The temperature dropped. Easy go. Shit. What the fuck? Oh, that smell. Looks like infected did this.
How many do you think it would take to bring down a moose?
More than one. Where the hell are they?
Let's go find him. Shit.
Okay, we got infected. This is a nice set piece here.
How the fuck did they get in there?
More importantly, how do we get in there? Dina, this way.
Okay, what struck me is that mirror-like paddle there. That's amazing. Okay. Gonna get you, runner. What? He brought a deer leg in with him. It's amazing how much you miss just taking everything in. I didn't even see that deer leg.
Let's see if we can get around to the back of the supermarket.
Federal minimum wage, $7 an hour. Okay, what's in here? What's around here? Is that another way in? Ooh. I didn't come in here. There we go. Pays brilliant. Okay. Yes. So please tell me if I've missed things. Please tell me, you know, what I could be commenting on the way I do things. Hell yes. Strike stunned enemies to deal significant damage.
Nice
Yeah.
throw, by the way.
Comment on everything,
Thanks.
but don't please comment on the story that has yet to happen. That wouldn't be cool. On me or
What's
those
the
watching
most
it.
infected you've ever taken down on patrol?
Gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago. It was like, I don't know, a dozen? You?
Cleared about 20 months. There was a group passing through.
Fuck. Maybe we'll get you a new personal record today.
Okay, how are we getting out here then?
Dina, this way. More runners.
Let's keep it quiet.
Let's see how it goes.
Go on, Dina. So yes, we have allies now that aren't so ridiculous in terms of their AI. They don't sort of run out in front of enemies that I've seen so far. So that's nice to see. because that was quite sort of immersion breaking. Oh dear.
Fuck! Watch out!
Die. I'll have another one. Okay. Well, that's not how I did it last time. I was being a bit gung-ho there, so I managed to... But one of those bottles actually killed a guy. But maybe that was Dina's gunshot.
Yeah. Looks like it.
We still gotta get the ones in the supermarket.
Let's keep circling the building.
Okay, so they've got an agenda to do. There's a supermarket that they know's overrun, so we're in a bit of a camping gear store at the moment. That's a nice backpack. Don't you want that one, Ellie? Oh, more drawers.
I'll be up there. I want to look around.
Coming.
Where are you, Dina?
All right, go ahead.
There's a hole in the roof over there. Here.
Thank you, my dear.
Thanks.
Look. See?
All right. Let's figure out how to get in there.
And in so doing, we will reintroduce ourselves to all the tutorial things. It's very much getting used to certain events, and even before I played this, I knew what was coming next due to the promotional material they put out. Look at his face! Look at his face!
Ellie? Are you clean?
Yeah. Just banged up.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected. I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Deal.
Cool.
Oh, there was more to be had down here. I can't remember what is in here, but there is something. Ah, is it a manifest? Ma'am, I'm sorry to God for what I did. I wasn't going to hurt you. I didn't want anything from your store except for drugs. Your husband came into me. What choice did I have? My little sister stopped feeling her feet. I needed the insulin. Everyone is hoarding the stuff. What choice did I have? I hope he survives. I am sorry. Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Nice.
Good people doing bad things for good. They need his, looking out for number one and you and yours. That's the aim of the game in a world like this. And unfortunately, it comes up against other agendas.
This way.
And we're going to see those stories of those painful choices that people have made throughout this game, I'm sure.
I'm in.
Okay, we've got the boardroom for the supermarket.
Should we check for supplies?
We certainly will. Bullets. Right, let's load up here. We've got high capacity. If this is their profits, they kind of had a poor downturn there. I wonder what that was about. Maybe that was Christmas. That was into the new year. And I noticed that practice, hard work, focus. Isn't that the epitome of success for anything? I'm certainly getting some practice at this opening of this game. But hopefully these blips won't happen again. Okay, now what? Oh, it wants us to go through everything, I see.
Hey, got some alcohol.
Couple of rags. Here, fix yourself up.
Here we go, introduce the crafting menu. And then up and equip. And we can, with our... If we have a look over here... Oh, we can't yet. It won't let us look at the crafting menu.
Mask's on.
Got it.
So Ellie is not showing her hand regarding her immunity to anyone, including
Remember,
Dina at this stage.
I don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Spores. Look at this. There's a lot more detail
These spores mean they've been here for a while.
in the
Keep your
area.
eyes peeled for older infected. Yep.
Bodies are right. Bodies.
Is this part of the supermarket?
I don't know. I think we're above it.
Let's get to the ground floor.
Yeah, bodies go for find a corner, and the host dies, and then releases the spores into the atmosphere. So gas masks are pretty important in this world. Look at it. Beautiful texture. Sorry, Dina, I don't mean to keep putting a gun in your face. We're going through here, aren't we? Where are we going? Ah, cute couple. Ah, here we are. Employee of the month. It stopped in September 2013. But this dog will help us find something. If we can remember 07-2013, we're going to be okay. Because safes are reprised in this game with a slightly more interesting way to unlock them. Love that smash technique. It was something I was already aware of, so this, I don't know why, but I went to that straight away knowing that I could smash it. It's sort of tangible. Tangible instinct to do things. Right, 07-2013. Now what we'll do, we'll just show you how that comes about. Yo, Kristen, left the real shit in the safe for you. Combo is the date of my good boy. You got employee of the month. Don't fucking sell those or give them away. That's for your back, alright? Feel better, meaner. Meaner's not a fella. There's old boy. So he is employee of the month in July 2013.
Oh shit, it worked.
Okay, plenty of parts. We can have a look at how much parts we got. Here, 32. And we've already got enough to increase our listen mode. And I was looking through these thinking I might save up for things, but we can't. We can't cherry pick. It's a sequence that we've got to undertake here, seemingly. Oh, also, I didn't notice this. We've got melee upgrades. Craft an upgrade for your melee weapon, restoring it to full durability and greatly increasing damage. I think I prefer that. I'd much prefer that. So now we can soup this up. But we haven't got the gear just yet. Can never remember which way we're going though. Aha. Oh! 2 to the head it takes. 2 to the head. Okay. Oh, let's stealth kill these mofos. Didn't do too well the last time. I tried to rush it.
Extra quiet.
Okay. Which way are you going? Okay, he's coming back. We're okay with this light on. Where is this other guy? I don't like the noise. So he's behind there, okay. Right. Let's hop over here. Got you. So I have a video I spent a great deal of time on.
Skin crawl. Let's make sure the rest of the building's cleared out. And then get the fuck out of here.
Well done, dear. Yes, I have a video about the infected. About all the stages, but the clickers are stage 3. Stage 1 is the runners, stage 2 is the stalkers, stage 3 are the clickers, and in the old game, the first game, stage 4 are the bloaters, and I'm sure we'll see bloaters again, but it depends on a few different things.
Dina, we'll help.
We'll understand a bit more
Got it.
very shortly.
I'll make you a present. I'll take a present. Ellie.
Molotov!
Here. Thanks. Careful with that. I'm a pro.
In it goes to the back of the bag, I like that. That was nice, the bit of animation. Beautiful bit of animation. Didn't just disappear, it slipped into the bag and the cloth moved out of the way. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I tried this last time and I'm not sure I did it justice, but I'm going to try and use this Molotov. I think first off I'll grab this guy though. Okay, so we are doing as instructed. We're clearing out the infected from an area as part of our patrol job. Right, let's get ready to do this. This was a trick. Okay, we've got 2 of them, 3 of them. The clickers are not yet done. Is that clicker down, or is he just going to be on fire for a little bit? Okay, I only got 1 last time. Because in the first game, a Molotov, if you caught on fire, you were done for. But this time, it kind of... You've got to really get them on fire. So hopefully that damage area can be increased. Right, 2 clickers left. Right, you go over there. Where are you going, sir?
Let's have you.
Okay, one guy left. Bit of ingredients on you, yes please. Now, they're less scary because we have that insta-kill in the knife, whereas before we did not have that. They were a lot more... They seemed a lot more dangerous.
Still moving? Nope.
Okay,
You know what?
spores are gone.
I'm impressed with us. Okay. Let's go to the next lookout and take a fucking break. We earned it.
Agreed.
Right. Okay.
Do you see a way out?
I won't budge.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna hurl me up through that hole in the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, small mechanics, which is... I really like this, the rope. I think it's excellent addition. Because what it does, it widens the scope for a variety in the puzzles.
Get over. Fuck yeah.
Right, after you, my dear.
Okay, that's good. Here I go.
So whack her in the head on the way up.
Careful when you get up here.
Climb rope faster, that's interesting. I wonder if there's going to be any sections where that's a necessity to be able to climb it
Over
fast.
here. Storm's really picked up.
How far are we from the lookout?
Just past the next town.
Following you.
Okay, well, continue into the storm. This is not what we need.
Hey, how far away are we?
Few minutes out.
Okay.
So in the last episode we had control of an antagonist, seemingly. And that was not something I wanted to do. I didn't want to progress her story. I wanted to progress Ellie, but we have been introduced to her.
We're almost
And yes, it's very enigmatic what that situation will transpire to be.
Dina, how much further? Dina? Dina?
So we're also wondering where Dina has gone, because in the trailers we
Dina, where are you?
thought that Dina was the main reason why Ellie will be going on to a revenge mission. So at this point we're really worried about Dina.
Fuck. Dina! Ellie! Ellie! Oh, thank God.
Come on, this way.
We are at the library.
I'll get the door.
You been here?
Rode by it. Never came inside.
All right, let's make sure it's clear.
So we arrived in the library, and I just wanted to peruse all these books and see some new ones and perhaps some old favourites. I'm a bit of a book hunter in The Last of Us. Look at that, I just took that out. And so I'll probably hand over to my previous commentary here, because I was looking at shelves, finding new things, finding old things. But what I was really looking for was the book Jade in Austen. And I found it. And this was my reaction. Jade in Austen! Hell yes! I've got you. I've got you and shot you. You beast! I wonder if that's the only one we'll find. I wonder if I've just been tapped into it. That was there as well. How to draw criminals. That was another one that was always there. You beastly bastard. There you go. I've shot you, Jade and Austen. You are no longer. And there it is again. It's not quite the one, but we also remember Home of Evil. So I'm glad these are back. And How to be a Stalker, is it? Can't remember.
Someone's locked this place up. There's something back there. I think I see a bed.
Think we got a squatter?
You see another way in?
I cannot remember. What's that? We're full of those.
Doesn't feel like anyone's been here in a while.
Here we go. Using that great new mechanic.
What's going on here?
All this electronic stuff? This has to be Eugene's.
Are you sure?
Yeah, nobody else would tinker with this shit. But why would he hide it from me?
So him and Eugene were friends despite the generational gap. But Eugene was also friends with Tommy.
Huh. Definitely Eugene's place. He was a Firefly?
He served with Tommy.
I had no idea.
Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
Like what?
He said he blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ, killed 3 soldiers, and 2 civilians.
Jesus.
He also told me that he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general. I don't know. I don't buy Tommy doing that, though.
He could do worse.
What do you mean?
He and Joel did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
Here we go. Another card. This is a villain now, I believe, with 100 brains and 20 brawn, born with brilliant mind, hobbled by numerous physical ailments. Rumours circulate that Spark has developed methods to infuse newborns with superpowers, but Foucault has denied these ridiculous claims. So, yeah, Tommy and Eugene are both heroes, great people, loved by many, but also villainous that did some terribly bad things. And there is another PlayStation with Uncharted 2, Uncharted 1, and Jak and Daxter again. Never played Jak and Daxter. Is it any good? Obviously played Uncharted.
Oh my god. It's Tommy and Eugene. They look like babies here.
Here they are, serving.
Lights, heaters. There's gotta be a generator around here somewhere.
Eugene, I'm begging you to come home. The Fireflies want to save the world. I say let them. Let them go after the military, the politicians. Let them develop a vaccine to save mankind. Maybe one day we'll live to see the fruits of their fantasies. Until then, I have to put our daughter first. The Fireflies will be fine without you. Your daughter won't. She keeps asking me when you're coming home. I can't lie to her anymore. I miss you. But I don't know how much more of this I can take. Please come home. We love you, Claire.
Hey, found the generator.
So Tommy and Eugene, they seemingly were lost in the cause, even at the expense of their loved ones. Slightly different design to the interface there.
Oh wow. Impressive workbench,
But-
Eugene.
But we've got to work for our workbenches, and
Hold your gun with this gear.
I wonder if the puzzles will get slightly more complicated in order for us to be able to mod our guns. Okay. So we've got fire rate, stability, which we can't afford, and capacity. Let's just go for capacity, can we? Oh, it's already done. Let's go for real recoil.
Yeah, this'll work.
Good job with that.
Okay, we're all modded up.
Oh, hello. Ellie, look at the floor. There's more stuff down there.
You see a way down?
Not here.
Oh, we missed this. Let's have a look at that. Was Eugene in touch with the Fireflies? Did he hear about me and Joel? No, he would have said something. So that might explain why they've not come after them, because no one has been in touch. No one knows where Tommy is. But we kind of need a bit more explanation about the Fireflies, I think. But at the start of the game, when Joel was talking about lying to her, he never mentioned Marlene and the Fireflies. He talks about that situation, but the Fireflies weren't really mentioned. So the kind of story isn't prevalent at the moment.
Come on.
And you'd think if it was going to be, it would be mentioned.
What's he
It would be
got
set
down
up.
here?
Well, it's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den, for his sake. He was so lonely, man.
Oh my god. It's weed. That's a lot of dead weed.
Yes, smoke it up. You'll get a dry throat, I'm sure, but it'll be fine. It will be fine.
Oh, there we go.
You think it's still good?
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
You having a hard time?
No, I got it. Fuck.
Give me that.
Oh, yeah, like you're gonna get it.
Okay. It's...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got it open, didn't I?
Smells good.
I mean... gonna be stuck here a while, right?
Totally trapped.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know, can you?
Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, like, absolute trash. And 10 being life-altering. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Why are we still talking about this? You said it was a mistake.
Did I say that?
What are you doing?
I asked you to rate our kiss.
I don't know.
I give it a 6.
A 6? Wow.
Like a solid 6.
Okay.
There are a lot of people around.
Yeah, but 6.
Oh, what? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it.
I don't think you do.
You're infuriating.
Have you met you?
You make me want to go back outside into that blizzard.
No one is stopping you.
This better be better than a 6.
They're going for it. They are going for it. Why not? Why not, eh? What else is there to do?